What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Smiths. Once again, big shout out to Daisylusion, friend of the channel, who shared the non-album tunes in total, so we can go through all of the remaining tracks. And the second one in the subfolder for the self-titled album period is Handsome Devil. It's a phrase you often hear in relation to someone who is handsome or alluring, attractive, but also perhaps exuding a sense of mischief, or someone who is indulgent, someone who perhaps takes advantage of their good looks to achieve, personal satisfaction or selfish ends. So I wonder who the handsome devil might be and whether the assessment of this person is more positive or negative. Knowing Morrissey, there'll be a twist, there'll be some nuance to it that is not immediately evident from the title. So let's find out. This is Morrissey, what am I saying? This is the Smiths. The track is Handsome Devil, and it's a non-album track from the period of their 1984 self-titled album.
All the streets are fine with me. He got to me now. I know what had to fall, and I'd like to help myself. You asked me to try, I said something more, and I would like to give you what I think you're asking for. You handsome devil. Oh, you handsome devil. Let me get my hand on
Very theatrical delivery.
You deserve it, you deserve it, deserve it, deserve it. A boy in the bushes went to the hand. I think I can help you get through your exam.
They say a boy in the bush is with two in the hand.
Handsome devil.
Love the drums.
You deserve it, you deserve it, deserve it, deserve it. And when we're in your stomach room, we will swallow her. When we're in your stomach room, we will swallow her. You handsome devil.
Morrissey tune before this, which is perhaps why I mistakenly said "and now" by Morrissey. But in that one I commented that there were a couple lines where he seemed to be a bit more comical or on the edge with his vocal delivery, as opposed to the normal floaty, lilting, really charismatic, the unique vocals of Morrissey. In this one, it felt like that even more, which I get it. This is multiple years, before the other track I just listened to, 5 technically. And yeah, ultimately it felt really theatrical in parts, over the top in some moments, but deliberately so, like it, on the edge vocally, instead of just, riding the subtle winds, which it feels like sometimes he does in the non-lyrical parts where it's, just melodic singing. And yeah, like it felt like cheeky. Obviously he's very much into this other person, It sounds like maybe he's talking about more than one person, but either way, yeah, he like he wants to indulge in the enjoyment of the carnal arts, perhaps. I don't know. It like the lines feel cheeky, so I don't know exactly the degree to which when he says like, oh, the what was it, the thing that you want to ask me for, like, let me show you or answer the question that you want to ask. It was something to that effect. So I don't know, like, it sounds like there's some games being played. It sounds like there's maybe some S&M in play. It has the whip imagery, and also the psychology of that, it sounded like. So yeah, I'm not sure exactly what's at play, but it sounds very playful in the like Morrissey way, where it's like he's dealing with maybe sex and psychology, but it's it's a cheeky, like, sideways take on it, it feels like. So yeah, bottom line, not really sure what's at play, but it definitely felt in his vein, although again vocally, like in terms of the delivery, maybe a little bit less so. But sonically, I liked it a lot. I liked the drumming, as I mentioned. There was like a complexity to it. It wasn't just kind of a simple straightaway, just the straightaway beat where, maybe like a little roll on like every measure change. But it had a really, syncopated, like complicated rhythm to it. So I enjoyed that. And ultimately, the tempo was a bit faster. I mentioned before, some of my favorite tunes when I began going through the Smiths were ones where they really sort of pushed it to double time tempo and maybe the latter half of the tune. So yeah, definitely a cool track, even if I await people's comments on what this one's all about. Once again, shout out to Daisylusion for sharing all the Smith stuff, as well as to Han Solo and other people involved in the Smiths journey, and to Seb for sharing all the solo Morrissey stuff. So big shout out to you all. Let me know what you think of this. I will see you next time. Peace.